Anybody know what time it is? Epica time. Happy, amazing holiday week, all my friends out there in the internet land and the worldwide. My name is OldSkuleNerd, and today's reaction is Epica. The name of the song is Victims of Contingency. This one just came out a couple weeks ago. Definitely checking it out. It is a video, yet it's also done on, I guess, their live stage. I guess this is a sound stage where they built their live concert setup in, and they're doing kind of it's OMEGA Live, so I guess it's kind of an intimate recorded concert. You know, a lot of bands in Europe right now are having to cancel live shows because of the Omicron variant spreading through Europe, and the governments are putting restrictions on live events and travel and all this other stuff, and it's difficult to be in Europe right now. I get that. So what a lot of bands are doing is they're holding virtual events where they're actually doing a live concert, and they're broadcasting it, and or they're sending it out on different media so that their fans can enjoy the experience even though they can't be there, which is kind of cool. Kind of cool. I totally get it. Well, this one is from that, Victims of Contingency. Please check us out on OldSkuleNerd.com. It's got all of our social media posts, the Patreon link for those who want to help support the channel. We appreciate every single one of you, and the merchandise store. Okay, let's get into this. Epica. I've been kind of interested to see this one, so let's check it out. Very quiet. It's because it's just fire. It's just fire. It's lots of fire. What in the curved keyboard is going on? I'm going to let that sit there for a second and let you guys look at it. That's some literally, that's some Rammstein crap right there. But hey, Epica's going to go big too. It's just a different type of music. But still, big live shows. Nice! Having some G.I. Joe childhood flashbacks with those cobras shooting flames at each other. I'll get you, Joes! Anyway, is it true that the guy who did the voice of Cobra Commander was also the same guy who did the voice of Starscream? I asked this question because I'm 47 years old, and this goes all the way back to when I was 10, and it just hit me now. Has nothing to do with this video. Moving on. Pretty cool. It would really it would be one hell of a live show. Really? the cobras, the flames, the shooting fire. The band knows what the hell they're doing. Epica, to me, this is not official. I have no official capacity whatsoever. I'm an idiot. But to me, Epica is that perfect marriage within the metal community. Where back in the day, if you had a metal band and they're doing this, you know, and then for the chorus, you have like an ethereal choir or a backing vocal doing all this stuff. Epica said, you know what? Give that lady a microphone, put her up in front, and let her lead the band too. It's a perfect marriage because you have like bands, right? You have Battle Beast and Amarith and Nightwish up here, right? You have Ad Infinitum, and you got all these different bands that utilize amazing female vocalists. But at the same time, Epica kind of holds true to that traditional metal root where they have that male vocalist. Now, Amarith does a similar situation, but they're unique in their own way too because they incorporate, instead of just classical metal stylings, they do more industrial dance type beats with a little bit more upbeat dance flow to it. So each one of these bands has their own unique take on this situation. Epica is just a combination of that traditional metal style, metal arrangements, that storytelling, epic, symphonic metal. But at the same time, with the growl, they incorporate the amazing vocal stylings of this woman. Now, I haven't listened to a lot of Epica, and that's my fault. A lot of it's because I've been distracted by the requests of most of you. Yes, I just blamed everyone else for me not listening to Epica. But it's no excuse. So in 2022, I'm afraid we're going to have to go back and make sure we give this band their due like we've done for so many other bands. Deal? Deal. Keep that in mind. Let's get back to this. That's a good composition. Yeah. Okay, I do want to say this, and this is very important that I bring this out, is I think the title of the song is perfect, Victims of Contingency. Yeah, what happens if giant mechanical snakes show up and shoot flames out of their faces? What is our contingency plan for that? We don't know. Here we go. What happens if our stage platforms are not OSHA approved, even though we're from Europe, and they have giant pieces of jagged metal sticking up out of them that if we trip and fall, we can impale ourselves? I don't know. What's the contingency for that? Hey, what happens if our keyboard player goes way over the top, makes a hula hoop into a keyboard, and then it breaks in half? What do we do? Oh, he just keeps playing it. That's our contingency plan. What happens if the water main breaks in the ceiling and it starts raining on the stage? What's our contingency plan for that? We just keep playing. Yes. The video makes complete sense now. Every contingency that can happen to a live band just happened in this video. Think about that. How many concerts have you been to? It suddenly starts pouring raining and the tech people are freaking out because of all the electricity running on the stage, and the bands are just, screw it, we're gonna play. And they're like, dude, you're out of your damn mind. But they do it anyway, right? If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch Karate, the Karate video live at the Download Festival 2014. Was it 2016 with Baby Metal, and they played in the rain, and they just went for it, and the crowd loved them for it. So yeah, happens. Okay, that was Epica, Victims of Contingency. And yes, I kind of went nerd with it by talking about all the contingencies that they went through. Great sound. At any point during the show, with the spinning designs on the corners, flaming snakes raining from the ceiling, the most ridiculous keyboard mobile unit I've ever seen in my life. At any point, do you feel like they went over the top? Nah. When your name is Epica, you can't go small. Can't go little. Nope. So anyway, my name is OldSkuleNerd. That was Epica. This is the new setup. I'm going to go ahead and move this out of the way for you too. This is the new setup. We've got our hood at the top. OldSkuleNerd. Got our little Star Wars Lego here. Sabaton checking in with the great show stage. We got our Shockwave, our Starscream. We've got our tour lanyards there. Optimus Prime is holding tight, and we're going to start filling up the back of this wall with every license plate you can imagine. We started with Liliac. We went up to Ginger. Who knows who's next? Well, if we don't see a band between now and April, I can tell you right now, Halicine, Lauren Babick, Lala Orlandi. We'll see theirs up there, hopefully at some point soon. My name is OldSkuleNerd. This was the first video for this week. It's going to be an epic week for Christmas music. When I mean Christmas music, I mean metal during Christmas week. I love you guys. We'll see you later. Take care of each other. Love each other. It's Monday. We got a long week to go. Peace.